Hey everyone, Sam the Miracle Man here. I gave a talk last week, and whenever I talk about my near death experience, people seem to perk up, they get a little more interested. So I was really wondering, diving deep into near death experiences, does having a near death experience give you superpowers? And I was really reflecting on that. Does having a near death experience change us in some way, somehow, some way? Does this change us? So just to briefly recap my own near-death experience, I have more videos that dive deeper into what I'll share. But basically, at age 6 years old, I was run over by a van, head trauma, broken elbow, broken head, but I was pretty much a mess. What I remember that night after surgery, I remember going from like nothing to like back in the body, opening my eyes, seeing three silhouettes on each side of me, subtle beings, angels, aliens, whatever you want to call them. But they were removing my life support. They're just removing my life support. So it didn't really stick with me, that memory, because as soon as my mom walked in the morning, she asked, why did you remove your life support? She didn't step back and ask, how could a 6-year-old boy do this? So anyway, it suppressed a near-death experience. So I relearned that lesson after I healed myself from 5 incurable diseases. At age 37, I lost the ability to walk from multiple sclerosis. And today I'm fine. I have no signs of disease, require no medicine, no more cane. I'm really a medical miracle today. So hence the Sam the Miracle Man, that actually came from my book review. Somebody reviewed my book and called me that, and then the media started to pick that up. So I started to adapt that name, Sam the Miracle Man. So I was a little pushing back on that a little bit. That's not what I really want to talk about with this video today. Was really, what does a near-death experience do for us? What I'm seeing, it really unlocks the door to our gifts. That's really what it does, that we need this quantum shift, if you will, a quantum shift to really open up our own gifts within all of us. Then once I was on my healing journey, you could say, actually on a quest to find inner peace, because my bipolar OCD brain was going crazy, couldn't really move around very much with the multiple sclerosis, so I just wanted some inner peace. So it led into my relaxation practice. Then 3 months later, I heard a voice say, perfect spirit. I'm like, that's it. My spirit is fine. Your spirit is fine. The spirit amongst everyone is fine. They're just simply lost in their head trash, their mental garbage. So what I see from the near-death experience is just unlock something within us. And when I heard that voice say perfect spirit, it just reminded me the door was already open. Just go through that door. And that's what I'm really doing in my head trash clearing sessions. I'm really opening the door to your own perfect spirit. And somebody was in my session last week, she wrote that his energy is peaceful and powerful. I could feel many ascended masters and angels working through him. So really what I do when I do this head trash clearing, I get this identity out of the way, the busyness of the mind, and really drop deep into this trance-like state, and I just become a channel for spirit. And then I have these beings come around and assist with the healing. It's really unusual. I remember working with somebody that had back issues, and I just had the intention for some orthopedists to come through. So I had my hands on her back, and I could just feel the bones in her back shifting. It was really an unusual experience. So I offer free head trash assessments today over on my page, Sam the Miracle Man, if that interests you. But it's really with the near-death experience, what it does, and same thing with my sessions too, it opens up the door to your own perfect spirit to let you see the greater reality that the mind is unable to see, because the mind is filled with all this head trash, all this mental garbage that is not serving you, not supporting you. It's keeping you confined in a small little box, if you will. And the near-death experience, the head trash clearing, unlocks the door to that box. Then you can push through that door and just see all your gifts that are there, seeing the beauty of the world, that we get out of the mental prison. So that's really what it is for people. Getting out of the mental prison is what I do for the head trash clearing. That I never had a spiritual teacher. I simply sat there for a few minutes a day. Then one evening hearing that voice say perfect spirit, and that was it for my healing journey. Just how to take the inspired action, if you will, when Spirit was saying, go do this, go do that. And I followed that in over 16, 17 months. No medicine, no cane, no nothing. So it's really about getting outside the mind and seeing the greater reality. That's really what the near-death experience gives you, and that's what head trash gives you. Head trash clearing gives you as well, is getting this offline and allow spirit to take over. That once we get this open offline, open the door either through the head trash clearing, near-death experience, some kind of profound event in your life that opens the door to your truth, your true self, if you will, which is your perfect spirit, the Holy Spirit, that we have all the gifts within inside of us. We just have to open that gift up and just see that everything is there, that we don't need all these teachers, all this knowledge outside of ourselves. We have all the wisdom and resources right here, waiting to be unleashed, if you will. So yes, the near-death experience does give you a little bit of an advantage that's opening a door for you, but you still have to walk through that door. Just like head trash clearing gives you the advantage because it opens that door to your truth. The only thing I'm doing is dropping into the trance state and unlocking your mind to allow your spirit to come through. Because all true lasting healing comes from within you. That was a big experience that they were trying to teach me at age 6, that I was too young to comprehend, that we don't need the outside world to heal ourselves. The outside world is simply our tools, our aids. We just have to follow this, trust this. I need this, I need that. This body has this imbalance, this body has this imbalance. This isn't quite aligned. And it's just giving those insights, the intuitive hits on how to correct and maintain your body. So once again, I do offer free head trash clearing assessments. I have a story about that. Somebody scheduled a free call, and I couldn't really see what was going on with them because their mind was so busy, like splashing the waves of the ocean. I couldn't really see what was going on within them. So I got this quiet, went into my space, got this quiet, saw what was going on. My team just jumped into action, and within 15 minutes, her mind was quiet. The pain, the discomfort which she's experiencing in her lower legs was gone. Within 15 minutes, it was gone. That I do create those miracles. That I work with stage 4 cancer patient, and now she's home recovering. It's like all these miraculous stories happen when we get this offline. Because miracles happen when we get the head trash offline. Allow this grace to come through, the mother of miracles, to ignite the wisdom within your perfect spirit, to lead you to safety, if you will. Your spirit is this bright lighthouse, always guiding you to safety. The mind up here, this craziness, is always trying to slam you into the rocky shores, that most of our thoughts are useless. They're not supporting us. They're putting us down, saying we're not good enough, we're not worthy. That's all lies. So just take care of yourself, slow down, reach out, schedule a head trash assessment down below. That there's 5 depths to head trash, from empty to landfill, and in between from like waste paper basket, trash can, dumpster. All these different levels of head trash, because the older we get, we seem to accumulate more and more garbage. And you can really see this from how the 6-year-old laughs and plays all the time to a 21-year-old that's really serious and up in here. All right, that's all I want to share today. Please let me know if you have any questions so I can answer them for you. All right, take care of yourself. And you can find me over Facebook. You can find me at my website. I'm always accessible. I try to do my best to be accessible. That I lived in pain and suffering for 38 years, and you don't have to do that. All right, take care of yourself. Bye for now.